Hello. Oh no. Okay, I have an announcement, which is that stream is going to look different. I'm in the same place. I just have decided to make it look different today for ease of setup. It means I don't have to get my tripod out. It means I don't have to tidy up my room. I can just exist. So, hi. Wow. Okay, wait. I maybe need to scooch you over a little bit so you can see. There are jellyfish. You are still there, I promise. We're just kind of in a little bit of yes. We've gone for a different vibe today because I do not have time to make my room stream safe. It's not bad. Like, I promise, it's actually not that bad. If you knew the week I've had. So, bear with. But hello. Hi, you're getting me quite close. Maybe I should be further away. Hello. Hi. I've missed you so much. Oh my god. This is weird. Okay, let me say hello to everyone. Firstly, hi Buttercup. Congrats on first. And thank you so much for the 11 freaking months. I actually I think because I haven't really streamed in May. Have I streamed in May? Okay, I think that I haven't realised that we're coming up on a year. We're coming up on a year, really quickly. And that's going to be crazy to me. And I'm not ready. So I have your jellyfish pre-prepared. You're going to have to bear with me with jellyfishes today. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking the table. Because they're over there and life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you have the right number of exclamation marks. So I will add an 11th. Okay. You now have 11 exclamation mark forehead tattoos. Is this going to work or is it going to get rid of it because it's not a face? Oh no, it works. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I feel like you can tell that you're a year old. I've tried to look after this paper as much as possible. But it's still almost a year old piece of paper. Thank you so much. It really means a lot that so many of you have been around since literally the very beginning. And even if you've joined us midway through, no worries. Thank you for being here. But some of you I recognise from the good old days. The good old days. Grizola, hello, welcome in. How are you? How have you been? Chalafi Jelly, hello, welcome in. Yos, hello, friend. How are you? You're very busy working. I understand. Take care. And thank you for the lurk, Jelly. I appreciate it. Hey, Leth, hello. Fala, hello. How are you doing? Thanks for the lurk as well. I appreciate it. R2ADHD2, hello. How are you doing? This is strolling the city at midnight with my head down. Yes, exactly. Kind of mysterious New York City vibes. We're so back. Well, we're kind of back. I'm existing today, and therefore I'm here. I'm going to exist here for a while. Hang on, I need to sit differently on my chair, I think, so that I can see you a bit better. But yeah, we're existing today, and that's it. You can co-work if you want, but I am not. I actually do have so much to do this week, but sorry for the bossa nova. I'll skip that one. Although it's a vibe, I can't speak if there's talking in my ears. I'm existing today and therefore I'm here. There might not be coherent sentences, okay? I've actually not been sleeping that badly, I will say, but there might not be coherent sentences today. We've missed you. Also completely understandable not wanting to clean this week. Yes. Well, it's also just that when I go live, I do a complete check of my room, not just to make sure that it looks nice, but to check that there's nothing personal details or anything like that just on display somewhere. And because I stream from the room that I live in, it's just it makes it a little bit more complicated and I have to be kind of more careful. So it just makes it easier for me to do this today so that I don't have to. And also my tripod I used at the weekend as part of a performance and I haven't set it back up again. And I was just when it's if there are too many steps to do the task, you'll avoid doing the task. And I really wanted to be here and hang out with you guys. So I just removed some of the tasks in order to get here. I haven't finished going through everybody. Hello. Hi, Natural Disaster. Hello, how are you? I hope you're well. And this is also a chance for you guys to please tell me how things have been. What have you been up to? Have you had exams? Because I know it's university exam season. That's why I'm crazy, cuckoo, wild. what's been happening? Hey, thank you so much for the 30 stream streak. I'm so glad the streaks don't go away, even though I do. Thank you so much for the streak. I appreciate it. Maybe in May. Maybe in May. Have I not streamed in May? Is that what you were responding to, Yoss? Also, what is going on? I hear sounds and I don't know where they're from. We missed you. Yes, I responded to that. Hey, I read that. Oh, 80? Grisola, 80? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's go. Oh my god, that's kind of wild. I was afraid there was going to be a door slam and it was going to get picked up on the mic. But it's fine. We're good. Thank you so much. How's things? How's coding? I'm so behind on everything. Yes, I have some pictures. I say I have some pictures. Oh, do I have a booger? I hope not. I was hoping to show some pictures of what I've been up to and also talk about what I've been up to, if anyone cares. I'll probably be here for like, I don't know, maybe an hour. Yeah, I have a tendency to ramble, but also I'd love to hear what you guys are up to and what's been happening whilst I've been disappeared. I checked the activity feed today and it said that the last activity was 14 days ago. Have I not been here for 2 whole weeks? Yes, because I streamed like the first Tuesday back of term. And then I think I put a message on the group chat saying I'm going to be busy until the 10th of May. And then I was busy yesterday. 50%, honestly, for the fact that I'm yapping. Pop off, Yoss. Good job. When was Easter? I can't remember. Easter was 2 weeks ago. So, my schedule for May was portfolio deadline on the 1st of May. Like my final, like my composition main submission of the year. The 9th of May was my Atmospheres show. Well, it wasn't really a show this year, it was a show last year. Installation, which I needed to code, which I was coding with you guys over Easter. It ended up working. I could maybe demonstrate a little bit of it. You go live and I finished my essay. I needed you earlier. I'm sorry. I'm also not co-working Buttercup, so actually maybe it's better that you've finished your essay and now you can come in here and I can distract you. Because I feel like otherwise I'd have just been a distraction earlier. I fear I would have been a distraction. But yes, so I had an installation that went yay, perfect, yeah. I'm also not going to be here very long because as much as I have missed you all, I'm not in a state to co-work today. I have an extreme amount of laundry to do. I have an extreme amount of things to catch up on. I need to sort stuff in personal life before I can be here. I have 0 updates, by the way, but totally down to hear about your work. Oh, thank you. Okay. I mean, thanks. I always like kind of hate talking about myself, but also I've been gone for 2 weeks and I've been doing things, and why don't we just hang out? Grab a cup of tea, you know, grab a cuppa and we'll just chat for a bit, you know? Claire's Accessories, fully shut yet. Oh my god. I just feel like the closing of Claire's Accessories is the beginning of a new era of humanity. Like, I think we need to appreciate that this is like the end of the high street. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone, like, where else are you going to go get hair accessories other than like Amazon? So we've lost, like, I don't know. I think this is showing that we're seeing a decline in the high street stores and an increase in online shopping. And hey, let's not think about the state of the world. Don't think about the state of the world. Don't look at the elections. Don't look at the state of the world. Don't read the news. Just keep breathing. Press F to pay respects to the high street. Hi Toby, how are you? Yes, everyone press F or send an F to pay respects to the high street. It's over. Keep calm and write code. Oh, the election. Yeah, let's not. Hey, That came through. When did that come through? That was the first day of Atmospheres. It was also David Attenborough's birthday. And I was like, what is going on? I have no thoughts other than I saw somebody on TikTok made a comment. It was underneath a video and it just said, first time having my rights taken away, kind of nervous, guys. And I liked that. Yeah, so that's how I feel. Just screaming. There's just pure screaming inside my brain at all times. Constantly. Constant screaming. So yes, but okay, shall I see if I can find some photos? I have just realised I didn't actually like organise them. Whereas there's one of me, I think that we had our professional photos from the photographer come in today. And I think it's this selection, like 2719 through to 2799. Let me just open these in my browser. And then I can maybe add them to... Yeah, okay, so it's 2723. 2723. 2723. Let me find that one and I'll add it to stream. 2723. Okay. Oh my god. Aggressive. Hi, this is me. Where should I put it? Should I put it here? Great photo of me. I look completely exhausted, but it's fine. That's me with one of the speakers. I had 8 of them. I had 8 speakers in a circle in order to do spatial audio. It was fun. It was a good vibe. That was my program. I printed posters that I never actually put up anywhere, but I had posters. And then, yeah, that's the program, which has my face on it and a QR code to my website. Because you have to try and market yourself. Yeah, so that was the vibe. And do I have the picture of the 8 speakers? I might not. It was on my Instagram. It was like a ring of 8 speakers. And yeah, it was a good time. QR code, how modern. Look down. Is how I feel about that. But yeah, that's me. It was cool. It was a fun time. It worked, actually. I will say, I turned up for setup and we had set up from like 9 a.m. in the morning, and the installation didn't start until 2 p.m. So I was like, okay, we've got 6 hours to fix if anything goes wrong. Hi, Moja. And we ended up getting set up within 2 hours, I think. Like, we had the French 8, which is the name of the 8 speaker layout system. It's called French 8. I don't know why. It's just its name. It doesn't start randomly saying bonjour, so I'm not really sure why it's French. I was going to ask if everything went smoothly. So smoothly. Like, I am so genuinely proud of the code. It's a visual code. The code that I made, or the patch that I made, because it just worked. And I was like, what? Excuse me? Out of time right now, can't watch. Glad to see you back. Hope you have a fun stream. Yeah, we're just going to chat today, Moja. No worries. I will catch you again soon. But thank you for popping by. I appreciate it. So was it some sort of music art exhibition? Oh God, yeah, I haven't explained what it is. And thank you for the reminder about the worm farmer. We've just chopped off Gregorina's head. Oops. It was like, can you guys see the red lines? I don't think you can on OBS. I'll do that anyway. So it was an installation in the foyer of my conservatoire. So I go to like a university, but it's called a conservatoire because it's like more practical education rather than like academic education, even though we do kind of both. I don't know. It's just called conservatoire. So we have this beautiful foyer. It's got these beautiful big windows and it overlooks a park. It's freaking stunning. I love being here. And the idea of the installation was that you stop and you sit down in the middle of the 8 speakers and you listen to your surroundings. So in order to do that, I have to track people that are moving around you. And I then have to make sound happen where those people are in the space. So if somebody moved on your right-hand side, you would hear a sound come through the right-hand side speakers. And if somebody moved on your left, you'd hear it come through the left-hand side speakers. So it was essentially like, where do I have the blurb on my, in Canva? I don't use, by the way, preface, I don't use the AI stuff in Canva. I just use it like to design things. where did I put it? Is it this? Edited 3 days ago. It's probably this. Okay, here you go. This was the blurb. Hang on. Should I screenshot it? No, I'll just read it. Silhouettes. Oh yeah, it was called Silhouettes because, I don't know, people moving. I'm not very creative. Silhouettes is an ever-changing, interactive installation. It reflects on how the internet and social media perpetuate societal pressures to conform. Guys, don't conform. Amongst the sounds, recordings of Elena asking questions in both English and Cypriot Greek dialect can be heard. This is the nod to the artist's Greek Cypriot heritage. Yeah, I'm writing about myself in third person, don't come for me. And her struggle to find belonging. The questions in both languages are, can you hear me? Are you listening? And are you watching? The other sounds in the piece are from an induction coil pickup microphone, which essentially is like a microphone that's like this big. And if you hold it near electronic devices, it makes like crackles because it can like detect what is happening in the electronics. If you hold it to your phone and you scroll on TikTok, you can literally hear like crackly swipes. So I recorded the sounds of me scrolling on social media, which is great. I just got to go on my phone for 5 minutes. I was like, this is a great idea, me. So I scrolled on social media for like 5 minutes. Oh, and then there was some clarinet improvisations that I did. So yeah, the last time I saw you, I hadn't made any of the sounds for it. So I probably should have had a clip of the sounds to play you. That would have been helpful. I haven't had a chance to even look through my phone. Adele, audible doom scrolling. Exactly. That's actually kind of a cool way to think about it. In fact, I might have the sounds in their raw state before they go. So basically, once they're spatialized, they exist in like 49 channels, and which means I can't just play them on stream. We don't have 49 channels, I'm afraid. We've got 2 headphones. So in order for you to listen to it, I have to decode it. I have to put it through an algorithm. Just not today's problem. But I do have some sounds of scrolling and stuff, which I might have if I can find them. Are we in just chatting on purpose? Yes. I leave up the super sweet bot because otherwise the stream just feels empty. And it's pink, it's pretty. And, you know, this sounds dope. Oh my God, really? Thanks. I appreciate it. I will say it received, like people were nicer about it than I thought they were going to be, if that makes sense. Like, I think it's cool and I had a fun time making it, but that doesn't mean that everyone else is going to really enjoy it. But I won't post it because I haven't officially had a go-ahead from him yet. But my head of department came and I had him like prancing around the foyer. It was... I have a video of it. It's genuinely up there of my top 10 like life moments. And I have some pictures, but I won't post them yet because I need his permission. I don't need, but like I think it's nice to get permission. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Usually I'm a co-working streamer, but today we're chatting. Grisola, it's honestly a highlight. Like it will be up as soon as I have permission from him to post it. It's going to go everywhere, I swear. The amount of like friends that I've sent it to this morning going, oh my God, have you seen this picture? Okay, what was it called again? Silhouettes. That was the thing I made. But thank you for thinking it was cool. I think one of my favourite things that happened was I had my 2 best friends there. One of them was visiting and one of them is just here at college with me. And they came to support, which was really sweet. And the installation was so accurate that if you stood in the middle of the 8 speakers and you closed your eyes and your friend ran around the outside and then stopped, you could point to where they were based on just the sound that you were hearing. And that was so much fun to watch my friends play this game whilst we were like, I think we were still setting up and testing. And essentially just like, I don't know, installations are so fun because people just interact with them in crazy ways and I love it. I love seeing what people come up with. Where's the recording of... That's clarinet improv. I mean, I could play you... I probably could import this into... How do I do this in OBS? Can I drag and drop in an audio file? Mm. Maybe not. Hang on. Maybe if I do... Guys, can you bear with a second? Can I put you on this screen whilst I sort something? Okay. I definitely planned this. I am so organised, you know? Super duper duper organised. Okay, Clarinet Improv 2. File. Add. No, cancel. Add. Audio capture. Okay. Add audio capture from an application. From QuickTime. Okay. Cool. And then if I go back to this. Hi. And I turn off Spotify. And then I do this. Why is there no... Hang on. There. Thank you for the pats, Mr. Boost. Hello, welcome in. If I skip... It's only coming through your left ear. Sorry. Oh, cheeky multiphonic. I hear it in my nostrils. Essentially, I did some improvisation. So that was thingy. And then let me find the sounds of scrolling. Grizola, are you... and Yoss is here. People that understand coding. I made a throughput flag. And my teacher was like, this is cool. And I was like, nice. Where is this? Oh my God, I'm staring at files like I don't know. I'm staring at my own files and I don't remember what any of it is. Edited pickup mic. This is probably what I want because I probably want the edited version if I'm going to play it to you. Hang on. Here you go. So this is what your phone sounds like. That's tapping on your screen. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry for blowing your eardrums. Sorry. Take care. I don't know if this has got ones of me swiping. Jeez. That's swiping. Scrolling. Okay, so there you go. That's what your phone sounds like when you're using it. That was an aggressive swipe. Yeah. Which I don't know. I don't think I knew that before I came and studied music and music techie things. I don't think I knew that you could just detect stuff. Also, one of my favourite uses of this microphone is it will pick up things like if you go in a lift, you know there's like the talking where it's like ground floor. What have I done to my hair? Oh dear Lord. You are now on the first floor. If you just bring the microphone with you into the lift or elevator, whether you're from UK or America, the elevator, it will pick that up. I don't know quite why. There's probably a reason, but it will pick up like a bunch of like audio, and it's also a way to like listen to people's phone calls, but do not use it for that. The ones that I have don't have that capability, but other people do have those, probably, I would think, which is bad. But mine is just for like, you have to have it quite close to the device to get sound. But yeah, there you go. And so, yeah, it was a fun time. It worked, which was pretty fun. Do I have... Let me see if I have a screenshot. Okay, I'm going to have to edit this screenshot because unfortunately it has some information on it that I cannot share because I was not allowed to obviously film a public location. Obviously. If I make a duplicate of this file and then I crop it, can I crop? Can I just... Great. That'll work. That's actually really sick. Great. Cool. And then if I save that, export, save as to show on stream, so that I know it's definitely that one. Okay, great. So organized, right, guys? Here you go. Oh, Okay, so this was my patch live during the performance. This is what it looked like. So these are the people being... Hang on, wait. These are the people being tracked and detected. So you can see there's a lot of them. And then that's going into that. I don't know which way to point. That. Which is the channels. So I had 156 channels. And they were, being controlled. As you can see, I also have an emergency stop and an emergency start button, which you always need an emergency stop button, girl. I don't know my lefts from my rights. It's confusing. So yeah, but I've the big black square is where the actual like incoming footage of people was. But obviously, do not have permission from them to put their faces on the internet. So I won't, because I'm hopefully a nice person. So yeah, that's what it looked like during the installation. So I could keep an eye on it. This was my presentation mode. It meant that I could just go up and quickly look at the screen and check it was working, and I could emergency stop if I needed to. So yeah, that's what it looked like. It was a good time. It was good. Stuff happened. Things existed, and it was a win. So yeah, that was this weekend. And then the whole of Atmospheres, it's a whole festival of students' work. So it runs from like midday Friday to like end of day Sunday. So even when I wasn't doing my own thing, I was attending stuff. I was helping other people with setup if they needed it. So I was just kind of like constantly busy on top of everything else for the whole weekend. So that was fun. Excuse me, little burp. Natural disaster, emergency stop. We call that a Nothaus button in Germany. Does it mean the same thing? Does it mean emergency stop, or does it mean like or something? I don't know. Also, I should turn Spotify back up. Hi Spotify, welcome back. Let's have some smooth jazz. There's an ad. You guys have been in ads. That was Elena's lightsaber turning on. Yeah. Somewhere the Aphex twins? Who are the Aphex twins? Also, sorry, I didn't realize I'd missed messages. I know coating. Does that count? What do you mean by coating? Not coding. You know coating? Is that the pun? Not ours. Emergency off. Oh, I see. I like that it's got a shorter name. I feel like that's more helpful. You could shout it quicker if need be, you know? It was a pun, yes? Okay, I understand. Big red button in a factory that makes the machine stop. You've got to have an emergency stop. Got to. The button, exactly, the button. I mean, that was the other thing. I'd balance the audio. We have an 8-speaker setup in one of our studio areas at college, and I'd balanced the audio in that room, but I didn't know how it was going to sound in the foyer, and I turned it on and it was just like immediately perfect, and I was like, great, this makes my life so much easier. I basically had no threshold. The only thing I had to do was adjust tolerance. So on the incoming webcam, in order to isolate the people, I have to basically apply a green screen or a chroma key. And I needed to adjust kind of the level of that. And I also adjusted it a little bit throughout the afternoon. So it was running from like 2 until 5. I had to adjust it throughout the afternoon because the light kept changing, and it didn't massively, like, I didn't really have to change it. But seeing as I was there and I could, I just kind of adjusted it a couple times to help it like only block out the right thing as the light kind of shifted in the space. So yeah, that was fun. It was a good time. I will try, and there'll be a video up of it at some point. I managed to, in the morning, because we finished the setup so quickly, I managed to get some friends to like wander around whilst the foyer was empty. So I have a video of it working, but I have to combine that with a binaural render of the 49 channels, which I haven't done yet. I also haven't even checked that it recorded correctly, which I really fucking... sorry. I really effing... it's fine. We swear on this channel. I really should have done, but look, it's fine. Everything's fine. Aphex Twin is an electronic music composer that does a lot of experimental stuff. He has a song that is actually just a wave representation of his own face. Love that. Another song is just a record reading literal sandpaper. He totally digs something like this. I bet he already knows about it. But I'm going to write his name down and I'll maybe drop him a follow. Also, if you haven't seen today, and if you're an Instagram person and you go to the BBC Now, I'll put it in the chat, Instagram page, they've posted a little clip of me talking about or trying to encourage people to apply to BBC Composition Wales. And I was really nervous because I think I did my interview really badly. So when the full interview clip comes out, I need you guys to be nice about it because I will be hiding under my bed. But the clip that they posted was actually a really nice clip. It was of me saying, we need diversity, please. So if you want to go see a video of me having my first BBC interview, you can. Yes. You curse your clarinet with that mouth. I'd love to see the installation in action. See, I kind of feel like now that I've done it, it's the sort of thing where maybe other places would want to have it? ? I don't know. I don't know how the industry works. If somebody wants to get me a job, please. I'm actually meeting with my teacher this afternoon, and my question is going to be, hi, I have 1 more year left of my master's. How to find work, please? How, please? Because I think what you have to do is just cold email people, and the thought of doing that kind of makes me again want to crawl under my bed and hide forever. So maybe this installation will one day be on display near you, but only if I can work up the courage to email some random people, and I don't even know who those people would be. Maybe some like museums or art galleries. I think maybe. Bjork also did a lot of, yes, I know, yes. She was, is there lasagna? No, that was on top of the bed, yes. That was, unfortunately, there was too much lasagna near a bed, and it's a terrible idea. Yes, Bjork is very, very, very cool. And my ears, my pearls, my pearls. What did I do? Did I scream? Was it the noises? What happened? What did I do? My pearls? Griselda, what did I... Oh, you swore. Oh, that was it. Thanks. Sorry. Look, as soon as it's out of my mouth, I've forgotten what I've said. You guys, even if you respond within a second, I still have to go, wait, what did I say? What was I talking about? Yes. So the month of May, you're probably like, Elena, you've been so busy. You know, you've barely had time to function as a human. You've got a pile of laundry that needs to be done. Are you going to take a break? I am going to physically look after myself as best as possible, and mentally. I'm actually doing quite well, I will say. I feel quite well in myself. But no, the work doesn't end, unfortunately. So if there's a deadline Friday, and it's not an assessed deadline, but it is a chance to write for the college symphony orchestra. Now, seeing as I won't be doing BBC Composition Wales again, it might be nice to have something played by an orchestra before I leave my masters. The problem is the deadline for that piece is Friday, and I haven't started it because I've been busy. There's been a lot of other stuff. So tune in this week to see if I finish. I haven't even started. To see if I start and finish writing a piece for orchestra in the next 3 days. Tune in. Can't wait to see whether I manage that or not. Stay tuned. Also, let me get rid of this picture of myself. It's really, really like, what's the word for being really self-absorbed? Is it just self-absorbed? It's really self-absorbed to just have a picture of me up on the screen the whole time. Hi, Dr. Strangelove. Hello. Vain. Yes, that's the one. Exactly. Sponges. Sure. Speed composing. I mean, the thing with my BBC Composition Wales piece is I was thinking about it for months, but the actual writing of it happened in like a week. So I'm kind of thinking it might be possible. Also, because it's a shorter piece, it's a 5-minute piece. And also, like, 2 minutes of my BBC Comp Wales piece was whispering. So maybe I'll just do that again. So I don't have to, like, actually write any music. Yeah, you know, that's composer top tips here. And then you must be thinking, okay, Elena, well, you know, that can't be your only deadline. You'd be right. I want to arrange 2 of my pieces to be performed by 2 ensembles. Again, this is just a nice fun thing that I would like to do. So, you know, not quite academic deadline. But those are kind of due in this week / next week. And I, again, haven't started them. And then there is watercolour. Do you remember at the beginning of the year, I was like, I'm going to learn watercolour. And we have 6 months until this art exhibition. So I'm going to be so good at watercolour by the time it gets to this art exhibition. Well, that art exhibition is in like 4 weeks. So I think the chance to get good at watercolour has passed. However, I still want to make something for it. So that will be probably happening on stream. I have got absolutely giant watercolor paper. I would hold it up, but I can't be sure that it hasn't got details on it. It's I think it's A2. Does anyone? How big is A2? Like, say this big. Say it's abstract. Mr. Booth, we're on the same page. Yeah, I had this idea that I wanted to paint because it's about, the art exhibition is about environment. I think it's being held in the week of Environment Week. Is there an Environment Week? Yes, right? I think so. It's to do with that. So I took this picture a couple of months ago of a heron balancing on a rock, and right next to it was a plastic Coca-Cola bottle, like floating in the water next to it. And it was like really poignant. And I was like, wow. Look, that's the state of our planet. So I'm kind of thinking I could do like a fairly realistic outline of a heron, like a silhouette. Okay, we're on theme. Okay. This is my branding at this point. Okay, a silhouette, and then maybe if I can paint a bottle, we'll do that. If not, it will just be a heron. But I would like the bottle, but I don't know if I can paint see-through plastic. On theme, I'm crying. We just give it the same name. The piece of art is just also called Silhouettes. But then I'm thinking, rather than trying to like learn how to paint really realistic water, we could just like create some fun splashes that give the resemblance of water. The silhouette of water, if you will. oh my god, I reposted a TikTok a couple of weeks ago, and I think the woman is talking about like tender stem broccoli. It's genuinely, go if you haven't seen it, please go check out my reposts on TikTok. I mean, don't look at what I've made. Just go to my reposts. And I think there's a moment where she goes, a multiplicity, if you will. She's like, there's a duality, a multiplicity, if you will. And I was just like, yes, that will be in my vocabulary now. That's amazing. So yeah, silhouette. She's going to be doing streams with the backlight soon, so I'm just a silhouette. Yeah. There's just like I do the freaking hand puppet thing, where I get like a screen and a light, and I'm just like, how do you do like a hi guys, how are you? How's things? I could just do it like this. When I was a kid, I had a book on like how to make different hand puppet shapes. So I feel like my hand automatically goes to like a little dog or something. I don't know what this would be, but like I had a book on, see, this is what childhood is supposed to be without screens. You're supposed to grow up without an iPad, learning how to do shadow puppetry. Shadow puppetry, that's the name. Why was I calling it hand puppetry? Water or clear plastic has got to be the hardest things to paint. I know, but I have this vision. And I just feel like if I make it splashy enough, if I just chuck watercolour paint at the page, we might be onto something. Also, I think you can't underestimate the power of a good colour palette. Do you know what I mean? Like if most of the colour palette was like a deep blue with a contrasting complementary colour of like a burnt orange, who's to judge? Who's to say that it isn't art? You know? And also my main reason behind doing all of this is like, if I can make something, it's immediately better than all of the AI art on this planet. So it doesn't, you know, I'm already better than a hell of a lot of stuff. So I might as well make something, you know? Colour palette and vibes. Shadow puppet, yes. Shadow puppet stream. That would actually be hilarious. Oh, I saw a TikTok of somebody do a cold open, I think it was called, for like their stream, where they like pre-recorded themselves saying hello, and then they had it like cut to black or something, and then they actually appeared and they were like, haha, I'm actually here. Now I kind of want that. I kind of want like an intro video of me going, hi guys, welcome to the stream, psych, and then it's just like, oh yeah, I could do like a shadow puppet, I could do a shadow puppet intro. Oh my god, intro? That would be banging. I don't have time. I don't have time. In an ideal world, there would be so many things that I would make. Like, I think as much as I don't necessarily always like the stuff that I make, I think as an artist you tend to be very like hard on yourself. My brain is constantly whirring with the next creative project. Like, I'm actually so gutted I'm so busy in May because I have like so many things I want to make this year. The Silhouette of Water seriously sounds like some obscenely posh student film. Well, I mean, I was about to say you're not far off because, I mean, I'm studying a master's at a music conservatoire. It kind of automatically puts me in a certain bracket. And I kind of, you know, that's okay. There's a privilege in studying the arts these days, and you need to acknowledge that. So, hey. But, you know, preach, make the arts more accessible, please. Yay. Etc., etc. So yeah, William Turner did some amazing watercolor. Oh yeah, I've actually seen a lot of Turners up close. I'm trying to consider information that doesn't give away too much about who I am and where I have been. But I have on many occasions, and but I'm not sure I've seen. Are they watercolors the ones that I've seen, or are they like oils or something? I might have to look up the watercolor ones. Let me Google William Turner watercolors and see if I know any of them. William Turner watercolor. More accessible and less AI. Yes, I have seen some of these, but maybe only like a couple. But yeah, I mean, it's not going to look like that. Let's be real. yeah, just lower your expectations about 50 from like here to like on the floor. Okay, cool. And yes, please do not, like, AI, whatever, man, just don't freaking use it for art ever, please. Like, I don't use it for anything, but it's my only wisdom, is there are so many of us that care about stuff. Please just ask us. We'd be happy to help. So yeah, I've basically decided to take up art because of AI art, which is actually ironic in and of itself. Because I was like, well, if somebody can generate a shitty picture, I can make something real and that's really shit on purpose. But at least it will be made by me. But I don't know, it is good. I like it because it means I can make stuff like this, where like I painted the background for this, I painted my silhouette, and then I can make like a cool little poster, and it's like, oh, I painted this, I made this, and that's nice, you know. I think to be able to like market your work with like your own visuals and stuff, it's quite fun. Everything is better than AI art at this point. Oh, real, so real. I am holding on to the, do you guys know the William Morris? Do you know William Morris? He was part of, I believe, a revolution. And excuse me, I feel like I've talked about this before, but if you haven't heard it, I will happily ramble because it's one of my favorite topics. But it was essentially around the time of the Industrial Revolution, everything started getting made by machines. And all of a sudden, people were like, oh, why is all of my blankets and curtains being made by machines? I want it to be handmade again. And there was this big revolution. Was it a revolution? Or was it just like I don't know. It was a thing that happened. I'm not very good with history. And and they were like, we want things made by hand again. And everyone went back to things being made by hand. So that's what I'm holding on to, is that we have proof in history that when stuff starts getting made by machines, eventually humans are like, hey, we don't want this anymore. I thought William Turner was in Pirates of the Caribbean. No wonder he liked watercolour. Turner, there was a Turner in Pirates of the Caribbean. I was going to do a Jack Sparrow impression, but I genuinely can't even remember what he sounds like, and I can't do impressions, so I don't even know why that crossed my mind. I think I could probably do the walk, but I can't stand up right now. But the like, and now machines don't make anything. Woo! Orlando Bloom, yay. He broke up with Katy Perry, right? They were together, and now she's dating like the Prime Minister of Canada. And then she went to space, and then she was at the Met Gala with 6 fingers. I was very confused. Her storyline is incredible. Former PM. Oh, okay, the former Prime Minister. He had to quit in order to date Katy Perry. I've got a jar of dough. Okay, I don't actually know how to do the accent, but I do remember that. My hope is that humans will ultimately care more about art made by humans, so AI art will eventually be seen as cheap. I hope so. But also, could we just get rid of it, because it's kind of a copyright issue, but hey. It's fine. Hi, Ryuzi, right? Hang on, my brain... I've been gone for 2 weeks and suddenly I'm like, Hi, it's good to see you again. How are things? What have you been up to? I'm sorry, what? Was I talking about Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry? Why did we get onto Katy Perry? The thing is, I don't approve of her going to space. That whole thing was not good. But she showed up to the Met Gala and made a big statement about AI. And it was kind of sick. So... Justin Trudeau is dating Katy Perry, I think. It's kind of tragic having a feed full of AI junk. You have a feed full? That's not good. I don't see much AI on my For You page. On Instagram or on thingy. I think Elena said she had 6 fingers. Sorry. Oh my god. It was like she wore this glove that had like an additional finger to the Met Gala, so that everyone, when the pictures were posted online, people would be like, is it AI? I mean, she doesn't actually she doesn't actually have 6 fingers. Okay. Oh my god, okay. She also went to Bezos' Met Gala. Yes, that's true. That is true. We don't condone a lot of things at the moment. Did anyone watch the Met Gala? Because the Met Gala was interesting, because I felt that a lot of the celebrities, although they still attended, which, okay, maybe not ideal, a lot of them were quite understated for a Met Gala. And a lot of people were saying about how it was the worst Met Gala in a while. And I'm wondering if, in a way, that was a way of protesting against the funder of this year's. Who was it? Did he fund it, or did he co-host it or something? But I don't know. I find it difficult because as much as his involvement in it wasn't great, the Met in and of itself is a good thing for art and art history. So it's like, not great, but maybe if we get some positive things out of it, it's not too bad. But I actually haven't done my research on what his involvement was specifically, so I'm probably barking up the wrong tree. But anything to do with saving art and fashion and that sort of thing is a good thing. Just try not to tie it to a bunch of those people, please. I deleted all my social media a while back, so I'm pretty out of the loop. I will say, sorry, I feel like I'm knocking the camera. Hang on. I'm not on social media that much anymore. And although I'm like, oh, follow me on Instagram, I post stuff. I mostly use my Instagram as like, hey, this is the projects that I'm doing. Again, it's a bit self-absorbed, where it's like, hi, I'm a struggling musician. I have to. This is what I have to do. But also, I don't know, it's quite fun. Like the reel that I posted the other day that was just genuinely me losing my sanity whilst building the installation. That was a joy. I edited that at 2 a.m. in the morning. Like, I don't know. Social media is like, if I don't absorb too much of everyone else's, I'm okay. Do you know what I mean? If the gala raised money for the Met, then yay, but there's lots of problems there too. Oh yeah, no. Oh no. Can't we just have a good thing? Can't we just for once have a good thing? What is that event? It's like a fashion event where a bunch of celebrities pay money to come to a dinner, and there's a big red carpet before you enter the building, and they all do like a fashion show on the red carpet, and then they walk in and have dinner, and we're not allowed to see that bit, so we just watch them like show up. It's also a great chance to judge some celebrities, so if you're kind of in a judgy mood and you want to be a bit of a, judgmental, it's good fun. I will say, like, I was like waiting to see what Connor Story and Hudson Williams would do, because I was like, it's their first Met Gala, like they better go freaking crazy. And when Connor turned up in a black suit, I was raging. I was raging. I mean, he did the whole like jacket reveal moment, which we love. It was great. But like, I love a good chance to judge a celebrity, I love a good chance, but in a kind way, in a way of like, it's okay. I understand the state of the world events. You all kind of wanted to go a little bit more low-key. I get it. I understand. How did we get onto the Met Gala? Why are we talking... Hi, lad who locked in. I'm afraid I am not locked in. But if you would like to lock in and the tone of my voice sends you into a focused state, great. Have fun. But hi, welcome in. So, crepes. Crepes are good. Yes, I do like a crepe. I would eat a crepe. Are you offering? I would offer. I would eat. What's your favourite? Happily. What's your favourite filling in a crepe, everyone? I wanna know. Mine is Nutella and banana. Are you trying to say crepes? Crepes. How do you say it? Grisella, what am I? Crap? Your favourite filling in a crap is crap? Crepes. 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 Is my life like... What is it in French? It's French anyway. How do they say it? Crêpe. It's with an A sound? Crêpe. Crêpe. Yeah, but crêpe is closer to crap. I don't want to accidentally... Yeah, you're actually totally right. Because it's fate, isn't it? You know you know the word that's like this. But it's not that accent, it's the other one. The leather hat. Yeah. Thanks for correcting my pronunciation. See, this is why we study French for like 5 years. So that you can mispronounce crepe on stream. Depends on where in France. Thanks. I appreciate I appreciate the support. I'm actually just, from the southern region of France, and this is how we say it. If you like crepes, maybe you try martabak. Martabak. In Indonesia, it's like a dessert. Thank you for the follow. It's like a dessert. Yeah, sure. Anything that's a dessert, hit me up. Sounds great. I'm down. Grapefruit. Incredible. My dad's favourite filling is diabolical. It's ketchup. That is quite literally red and could be used as a flag. Okay. That is, I'm scared. I'm scared. Hi Blake, how's it going? Do you have a favourite crepe filling? Don't I know? I've told him. I did tell you about when I went to Italy. I know you went. But I was on the train. God, I can't even remember the list of foods, the complete list, because it was insane. But there was this group of people opposite me, and they just cracked open tins of tuna. They had a whole loaf of sliced bread. They had ketchup. They had mango juice. They had like paper plates and everything that they started getting out. I think someone had a milkshake. It was let me just tell you, I was on this train and I was like, why are you cracking open tins of tuna on a train? And why are you seemingly putting them on bread with something that looks like ketchup? I just have questions. I'm merely concerned. Congrats. Maple syrup is top tier. We should do rankings. Hang on, how do I do a tier list? Hang on. Tier list. Is there a tier list maker? A tier list maker for anything. Okay, please, I don't want it to be AI, but like free tier list maker on Canva. Sure. Can I just, hang on, no. Oh, I have an idea. I have one from earlier today because I may or may not have been making a tier list for something else. As you do. Here you go. We're going to do a tier list of crepe fillings. For like no reason. Also so I can keep practicing saying crepe correctly. Okay, add. Thanks for the follow. Let me know what your favourite crepe filling is because we're about to add them to this. So maple syrup. I know you also said powdered sugar, but we're gonna run out of space for text if I do this. Maple. How big is this? Oh, it's a bit big. Hang on. Maple syrup. This escalated quickly. Look, I could talk about how stressed I am and how the world is coming to an end, but we could rank crepe fillings. So S tier. 1,000 bits. 1,000 bits. Okay, I'll make it big. Hang on, Grisola, you clearly... Hang on, here we go. Maple syrup. Maple syrup. Replace ketchup with mayo and it's actually fine. Right, I know. And on a train as well. Yeah, it would always be crepe to me. Adil. Hilarious. I love it. Okay. I'm going to add mine, which is Nutella and banana. It is incredible. It is. Also, thank you for the bits. Oh, wait, why did it change both of them? Hello? Are you not individual to each other? Oh my God. Why are they connected? Can I not? What? Hello? Okay, I'm going to change it back to, hang on. A streamer doesn't know how to use OBS. Okay. Add a new text. Okay, call it Nutella. It's going to be big again. Nutella and banana. Sorry. Okay, here you go. Oh, it went upside down. Okay, here you go. S tier. Also S tier. Okay. Okay. Sour crepes? Sour crepes. What does a sour crepe entail? I need guys, you need to give me options to rank, please. I need options to rank. It's a sour grape pan. Oh. I could rank sour grape. Hang on. I'm trying to get rid of this because every single time I want to add text, I have to add a new one. I can't copy it because otherwise it's connected. Lemon and sugar. Okay. Okay. Lemon and sugar. Okay. I'm going to say that this is a classic. This is the traditional. This is what you start out on. This is if you're craving that nostalgic traditional vibe. I'm going to put in A. It's not my favorite, but it gives me the nostalgia and I love it. Okay. Strawberry jam. Okay. Strawberry jam. I think is this your ranking or collective? Collective. But like, you can also tell me where you would rank them. I'm going to put them on the tier list, but you can also tell me where you would rank them and also give me suggestions of fillings for crepes, please. Because apparently this is what we're doing now. I don't know how we got onto this. Strawberry jam. Okay. For me, personally, I prefer a raspberry jam. Okay? I'm just going to come out and say it. I know. This is B for me. It's not... Also, I do appreciate we don't even have an F tier, but this was some PNG I found this morning when I was making something else. It's not that I dislike it, but I don't think it has the same nostalgic quality as lemon and sugar. And I also think if it was strawberry jam with like fresh strawberries as well, that might be an A tier. So this is between B and A depending on context. Okay, you see. Blueberries and ice cream. Okay. Let me think about it. Okay. Also, I have to type it. Blueberry. Oh, blueberry. Blueberry and ice cream. Now, I'm just going to say it. Ice cream in a crepe is an immediate S tier. There isn't... And I like blueberries. I have nothing against blueberries. Maybe but say I was comparing it to banana, Nutella and ice cream. Now that's an S tier. Blueberry and ice cream. Maybe it does just slide into A, even though there's the ice cream element. The blueberry isn't wowing me. I'm not drooling at the mouth thinking about blueberries. I learned about this thing in Sweden called Queen's Jam. What's in it? The Queen? Why? Okay. Peaches and cream. Okay. You've never tried a crepe with ice cream? You haven't lived. I'm really sorry to break this to you, but you are missing out. And I just wanted you to know that. But it's okay. Have some FOMO. Go make a crepe. Go put some ice cream in it. Have a great time. Let us know where you would rank it when you get back. Okay? Right. I have to make another bit of text. Oh my god, this is screwing up my stream so bad. Okay. Peaches and cream. Okay. This is gonna be a hot take. I can feel it already. Oh geez, I can't type. I'm sorry. Okay. Hi, I just came in to see maple syrup S2. We are randomly, and I don't even know how we got onto it. We're ranking crepe fillings. So please provide me with ideas for crepe fillings, and I'll rank them based on my opinion. And then you can also share your opinion. This is D. I'm not a big fan of a peach. I prefer a nectarine if I'm being really fancy. And I also, hot take, don't really like cream. Like when I have a crepe, I like something that will stay inside the crepe as much as possible. And I know the ice cream melts. Okay, I know. I hear you. I hear your arguments. I hear it. Okay, I know what you're shouting. But at least it stays in solid form initially. Literally looking up fillings because I can't think. You guys don't order crepes enough and it shows. It shows. Okay, hi Florence, by the way, as well. The Queen's jam is raspberry and blueberry. Ooh, we can rank that. Also, Mr. Boost had one that was cheese and we gotta go in order, okay? Cheese, apple. Cheese and apple. Specifically though, brie or cheddar. Okay, just know that that's the specifics here. Okay. I can't believe I've got to go to lessons. I've got online lessons this afternoon. How do I go from ranking crepe fillings back to my degree? What is my life? What is my life? Okay, I'm going to say a bit like lemon and sugar. This is a classic. We love a slightly savoury crepe. I will say the apple element for me is really selling it. Like, I think I would smash. This is now smash or pass. I would smash cheese and apple. What is this? What is... Ah, incredible. Also, I feel like I should have put it this side of me so that it looks like I'm looking at the tier list. But hey, smash or pass stream. It would be quite funny as somebody who is genuinely asexual to like rate random like items of food as smash or pass. I have them once a year on Pancake Day. Please don't ban me. No, that's fine. It's okay. I just think you could, branch out a bit more. Is there a pun in there about crepes and branching out? I don't think so. I'm trying to think of one. I asked a French friend of mine. Oh my god, we're getting journalism on the ground. This is boots on the ground journalism. Sorry, I missed. She says the proper way to say crepe is it rhymes with step. Crepe is how silly crepe step. So I was saying it right originally. I think we're going to have to go with Grisola. I'll stick with crepe because I got shouted at about it. No, I'm joking. I love you guys. I'm going to go with crepe, but I say crepe. My apologies 1,000 bits. The thing is, Grisola, thank you for the bits. You're amazing. Thank you. Mr. Boost could have just... How do we know you have a French friend? What's the evidence here? How do we know? There's no evidence. I have to trust. It's pure trust. Okay, you know what I think for the rest of stream? I'm just going to randomly mix between the two pronunciations. I think sure. So we're doing a crepe tier list. I need to do the Queen's jam. Okay, text. Also, yes, thank you so much for the bits, the bitties. Queen's jam. Okay, so this is according to Grisola. Again, I'm going purely off of trust here. I'm believing that you're telling me the truth. That it doesn't actually contain queens. It contains raspberry and blueberry. Again, I'm going to have to say, it's a jam. I don't want just a jam in my crepe. I'm sorry. It's B tier. Okay. Thanks for the FOMO. Now I have to get one when I'm in Paris. If you're in Paris, you have to get one. That's the rules. I don't make the rules. I'm sorry. I don't. Strawberries and chocky sauce. Now we're talking. I can see yes. Let me spell it the same way you did. Strawberry and chocky sauce. Saucy. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Why did I type the full thing into just the title of the thingy? What am I doing? Okay, I now have to type it again. Chocky sauce. Okay. Strawberries. Chocky sauce. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put this in S. I love chocolate. And I love chocolate with a fruit. I would smash. Okay. And it's going in S. Why no straws with chocky? That's a classic. Yippee, thank you. Oh, you were shouting it at me. I was just going through the list. I was reading the list. Does anyone have any more fillings of crepes? There you go. I've mixed it up for me. Have I missed any? Let me know. Straws with whipped cream is also banging. I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in that suggestion. That you would think I would eat strawberry and whipped cream without chocolate component. I need a chocolate component. Cinnamon. Oh, can I do cinnamon sugar? Is that okay? Can I please? Okay, cinnamon sugar. Again. Okay. Opinion is that cinnamon sugar / cinnamony things is an A tier. If it was cinnamon sugar and a chocky sauce, A tier easily. Apple and cinnamon. I have no words. I have no words. Let me just hang on. Yeah. Immediately, yes. Let me do what was the one that came through? Strawberry and whipped cream. Yeah. No, you're not fired. I'm having it. I'm having an unpopular opinion. Come and give us your unpopular opinions. Is that Radio 1? I don't even watch that. It comes up on my TikTok sometimes. Straubs. Guys, you don't know how many texts I'm having to make right now. Straubs with, what did you say? Whipped cream? Or whipping cream? Is there a difference? Whipped cream. I'm going to be honest. I think I would rather eat jam. Okay? I think the jam would give me more of the sweetness I desire. Okay? But I appreciate it. I get it. I understand. I guess I'm just a cream whore. It's also often the cheapest option. Which is the cheapest option? She also says, I think maybe English speakers started saying crepe because their accent makes crêpe sounds like crap. That's true. Yeah, also we just, we see a word in another language and we just mispronounce it. Welcome to, I was going to say colonization, but I feel like that's the wrong term. Welcome to naivety and people not giving a shit, unfortunately. I want to learn the correct way. I want to approve. I want some French people to come in and be like, wow, she's definitely French. The way she says crêpe. She must be French. What about some savoury options? Yes. Get it down. Xenophobia. Yeah. Again, don't look at the election results. Oh my god, I just laughed so hard. I might need to blow my nose. Allergies. Okay. I'd eat a plain crêpe. Okay, moving on. You're totally entitled to your opinion, and I would never ever judge you, just so you know, on what crêpe you decide to order. But I'm judging them on my taste buds and what my taste buds say. The worst topping. Yeah, I would agree with that. Some savoury options. I would say that, are we putting these inside or outside? No! Also, I think that clip is probably gone now. I don't know if I clipped it. It's probably gone forever. That reference is like lost to the ether, I think. You just had to be here. Oh, I've just remembered I have a spot on the side of my face. It's fine, you guys can't really see it. I'll turn this way. You have just cream? Okay. I just remember that I love you guys, okay? I really do, I promise. Just don't threaten me with just cream. Again. Okay. Cinnamon sugar, but I often prefer it because it's safe and I never try the more fancy things. Yes, I am thinking ham, cheese, bacon. That was exactly what I was about to do, Mr. Boos. What about unjust cream? We're pretending this is an F tier, I think. We're kind of missing an F. So this is like a fake F tier. Okay, add text. Ham, cheese. Okay. Ham, cheese, bacon. Okay. For me, I have to be in the right kind of mood for a savoury crepage. Okay? I do. It's not all the time. And so I think because of that reason, it has to be an A. But when I'm in the mood, well, then it's an S tier. But it's not often that I really, really feel like I could smash a ham and cheese bacon thingy. Also, I didn't really spell it very well. Ham, cheese. Let me just get my Oxford comma in. Sorry. There we go. That looks better. Does it fit? There you go. That'll do. I did a big crêpe. I've been practicing clarinet so much that my core muscles are actually sore, and now you're making me laugh as well. Foxium, hello, welcome in. We're ranking crêpe fillings. If you have a favourite crêpe filling, of what you would put in a crepe, let me know. Elena didn't think we would stoop to F level. She was wrong. I'm sorry, but plain is an interesting one. Just Nutella on its own. Okay, I mean, one, I approve. I do approve. Would you? Okay, it is there, but it's there alongside banana. Do you want me? Would you just pick Nutella? Would you have Nutella with something else? Cheese and beans. Because I can. Let me. The name is already in use. Let me do Nutella. Okay. Alone. Okay. Alone. Okay. It's S tier. I just really like Nutella. I just really like Nutella. That's the simple answer. It's I just really like Nutella. Hang on, I'm having to make space here. Okay. What would our esteemed French visitor put in their crepe, I wonder? Yes. Florence, is there French people here in the chat? Is there a traditional filling? Because usually it's just like overpriced Christmas markets, you know? Egg, bacon, spam, egg, or bacon and spam. You know, I haven't had spam in a very, very long time. And I don't even know if I like it, can I be honest? So, Jos, where would you put it? Where would you put it? Egg, bacon, spam, egg. It is one thing. Sriracha mayo. Oh, now you're talking my language. Okay. I think this is a B. I haven't had it. I don't know if I like spam. Why did I put egg twice? Why did I write egg twice? Oh my can't. Oh, I'm crying. Oh my God. Okay. There you go. Cool. Sriracha mayo, minced meat. My Oma used to put minced meat on hers. Just minced meat? Like, was there any... What kind of minced meat are we talking? Are we talking there were onions and spices? Or are we talking like plain? Are we talking like in a chili con carne type vibe where there's a sauce as well? Let me see. Add text. Minced meat. Crepe toppings? Yes. Hi Naki. We are indeed doing crepe toppings. I've never in fact had minced meat on a crepe. Again, I don't think I would be opposed to it, but I think I would rather eat something chocolatey. So for that reason, it's going in B. I don't mind the idea of it. I would like to try it. But if you gave me an option between a mincemeat crepe and a Nutella crepe, I would pick the Nutella one. And that's okay. Hi Naki, I hope you are well though. Let me know what's popping. I've been gone for a couple of weeks. Yup, same. Okay. Salt and pepper. Oh my God. Okay, hang on. I haven't ranked sriracha mayo. I feel like we need to rank sriracha mayo. Okay. You don't know how many text icons I've had to make for this. Where would you put ketchup for my dad? Okay, well, let's rank sriracha mayo, and that might give a hint of where I would put ketchup. Okay. I think I need to Google some because we're getting onto some wild rides. Okay. For me, sriracha mayo would have to be an A tier because I just really like sriracha mayo, and I actually think it with a crepe, that might be kind of good. You know? I haven't tried it, but now I really want to. Sriracha goes with everything. That's what I'm thinking. Excuse me. I'm thinking it would actually be kind of good, you know? We have a pancake with mincemeat and egg topped with ketchup, mayo, soy sauce back home, and it is delicious. Wow, that sounds good. That does sound good. Okay, how could I turn that into can I turn that into something without making it too long-winded? Text. Let me see if I can do meat, egg, ketchup, soy sauce. I know you also said mayo, but bear with. I would say, for me, actually, we need to maybe adjust the ranking here because I love a soy sauce. Also, sorry, I spelled it wrong. Hang on. I love soy sauce. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. I actually feel like this is a B. And in which case, if you're giving me the option, again, I don't know enough about this minced meat option, but it might have to go down into C because at the moment it's only giving me the meat on its own. And I feel like I want more. Soy sauce supremacy, exactly. I want more flavor. I want more from this. Okay. I'm gonna Google some crepe fillings. Crepe fillings. 15 best crepe filling ideas. Here you go, by Emma. Emma, I hope you've got your wits about you. Yes. Emma knows what she's doing. Are you ready? You're not ready. An ice cream sundae crepe. Obviously. Impeccable. What's not to love? It's going in S. There isn't really space. Can I squeeze it in here? There you go. Peanut butter and jelly. Oh, yes. Oh my God. Guys, I'm gonna need to eat something after this. This is what are we doing? There was me thinking, a year ago when I first started all of this, I used to come to stream with at least like 3 topics that I could kind of talk about if I kind of got nervous and forgot what we were on about, or if I needed a topic, I would like pick one from the list. Now I go live and I just know that something insane is going to happen. I just trust the universe will send random. And today That's ranking crepe fillings. I really wish I had a crepe right now. Oh, what's that song? I wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. I wish I had aeroplanes in the night sky. I wish I had a crepe in the night sky like shooting stars. I can really use a crepe right now, crepe right now, crepe right now. Yeah, this is, I like, although I will say, I haven't had it in a while. So would I pick it over something chocolatey? Because let me tell you, anything chocolatey is a 10 out of 10 in my book. So I'm actually going to put peanut jelly in A. I'm singing with, is this song called, it's Aeroplane, right? It was on like the Just Dance. Do you remember Just Dance? You know, the original. I know they're still making the game. It's called With You. Yeah, it's Aeroplane, isn't it? Aeroplane in the night sky like shooting stars. I can even kind of remember the dance. It had you like walking forwards, then walking backwards, then walking forwards. And then I feel like the aeroplane movement was like you had to put your arm up and then down. Aeroplanes in the night sky like the fact that I can vaguely remember a Just Dance choreography from probably when I was like a kid is impressive. Okay, a round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you. Anytime. I have a Crêpe video from TikTok. Ooh, what do they put in it? What do they put in it? Clap. Thank you. Appreciated. Thank you for the applause. They forced me to do the Despacito last year. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're too kind to these kids. You're too kind. Okay, let's go back to Emma. Emma, what do you recommend? Lemon and sugar is the first one. Honey and butter. Okay, I'm not going to rank that because I can't eat honey. I used to be able to. Now it just makes me really ill. So I can't eat honey. Maple syrup is the third one she suggests, followed by cinnamon sugar. See, we've done the classics. Raspberry conserve with fresh raspberries. Oh, yes. Give me a raspberry. Oh, I just think raspberries are amazing. Do you know what that means if I put and fresh on the end? And fresh. It means there are fresh raspberries. Here you go. Okay. S tier. Cool. Done. Bish bash bosh. Any fresh fruit beats jam for me. Agree. Hard agree. The jams, they're in B tier. I'm sorry. Even though this is a raspberry conserve, it's a conserve. Okay? And I know the difference between a conserve and a jam. I don't. What's the difference between it? Is it the amount of sugar content? Is it the sugar? Wait. I might have cooked. Is it the sugar content? Somebody Google it and tell me. Definitely agree. I dislike jams a lot. They're still B though. I still like a bit of sweetness. But hi Mia, how are you? Hi chat. Yes. Hi everybody. Oh god, we're into an ad break. Ugh. Okay. Strawberries and cream. Sweetened cream cheese and blackberry jam. Are you okay? Who hurt you? What? What? Sweetened cream cheese and blackberry jam. This is a long one, guys. I'm sorry. Hang on. This is going to take me a second to... I could probably just make the font size smaller, but listen. We've created a system. I have to stay with it, you know? No. It's not quite... I would still choose it over a plain. Okay? But no. Chalky and hazelnut. Yeah. You guys could, do you think we should say some and you should guess where you think I'm going to rank them? Because I feel like you know my opinions now. You know what I like. So maybe we could start, you could guess. You could guess where I would rank something. Okay, I'm going to give you a filling. And I want you to guess. Oh, okay, this is number 9 on Emma's list. Okay? This is lemon curd and creme fraiche. I'm not going to spell fresh correctly because it's got an accent on the I, but you know what I mean. Where do you think the Elena, who is an expert apparently on crepes, would rank lemon curd and creme fraiche? I'm surprised that this is on Emma's list at number 9, you know? Oh, I should have looked at number 10. Wow. Nutella and hazelnut is at number 11. Okay, I think we have one more to do after this at least. There is one more I definitely need to rank. Okay, B. Let me think. Let me make it as well. Let me make the text. You can't pick 2 options, Griselda. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's cheating. Hang on, okay. Let me consider what I might like with this. Okay, lemon curd and this is gonna have destroyed. Look, you should have written it down first. Okay. You know what? I would pick it over the top of strawberries and whipped cream. But I wouldn't pick it more than I would pick meat, egg, ketchup and soy sauce. And for that reason it's B. Or S, or A, or D, or F. Congratulations! You got it right! Fish fingers. Okay, I'm going to do the final one. I want you to guess where I would rank this. Okay, this is the filling. The filling is Biscoff. Where do you think I would rank Biscoff? Based on your knowledge of me as a human. Okay, let me write it down. Here you go. Biscoff. Task S++ for Biscoff. You know what? In a crêpe, it's not better than Nutella. I'm sorry, it's not. But it is an S tier. So you said S, so I'll give it to you. But also, I like the fact that this comes actually like above the table. That was a nice touch. I approve. Okay, this is our final crêpe filling ranking. I have to go and do online classes now and pretend that I'm a professional master's student. Okay, are you happy? Also, I might stream like this more often because it actually makes my room look so much better than it actually is. Look at this. It's like pretty, except you can't see the jellyfish is the only issue. I don't even know what Biscoff is. It's like a spiced biscuit. Is it spices? I don't know. It just it has such a distinct flavour. It's like a great biscuit. If you ask me to rank Biscoff on a smash or pass scale of biscuits, it's a smash biscuit. Okay. It's a caramelized biscuit. Yes, that's the word. Thank you, Grisola. Thank you for being my one singular brain cell. It's much appreciated. When a biscuit coughs and you turn the crumbs into spread. Oh my god. I thought you were going to say when a biscuit coughs and the cookie crumbles. I don't... They're stupid addictive, yeah. Yeah, I have to end the stream. I've been here for an hour and 40 minutes. Oh my god. How long were we ranking crepe fillings for? Oh my god. Not long enough. Time flies when you're talking about crepes. Thanks for co-working. I mean, you're very welcome, Ultra Flip. If you got work done, I'm glad. But thanks for being here. Hi, Serenal. Sorry, I'm about to dip. Is there anyone doing anything particularly chaotic on Twitch that we could send some chaotic vibes to? If not, I will just end because this wasn't my normal stream. But if somebody else is doing some... yes. Yes. Yes, actually. How long have they been live for, though? Are they going to be ending soon? Maybe. Let's raid over. I'm gonna send you guys to Micah because I love Micah. She's literally one of my favorite streamers, and she's playing Tomodachi Life, and I'm pretty sure I recognize a character from Zelda. So you can go have some fun. Raid Micah. I don't think I have to do anything more than that. Yay. Okay, there you go. Please send some love to Micah. Genuinely one of my favorite streamers. I love her to bits. We love Tomodachi in his house. Yes, go get some crazy Tomodachi vibes. This was glorious. Thank you so much for stream. You're very welcome. I want a brickie now. Me too. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you. I hope you're all having a good one. Sorry, I've been gone for like 2 whole weeks. I know. I'm sorry. I'm awful. I'm sorry. Busy and stressed. I will be here as much as I can the rest of the week. Grisola! Thank you for the 10. I need to make a raid message. Hang on. Thank you so much. What's hang on. More bozos for your bozo island. Okay, here you go. It's a reference to their stream title, okay? It's a reference to the stream title. I love you guys. You're not complete. You're not bozos. It's just funny. I swear. It's okay. Okay. Have fun with Micah. Grisola, thank you. What the heck? Not complete. I'm glad you noticed that. I left that in there for you. Have a good one. Thank you for cheering me up. I've had a lot of stress, and it's nice to have a giggle and a fun time sometimes. So, bye. Bye. I didn't realize it was raining so quickly. Okay.